Hey everyone, welcome back to my crafting world. This is Anna. Guys, I have a project share for you today, and I got inspiration from Instagram, and the lady's name is Davina, and she is Little Pink Crafter. So I'm going to link her Instagram in the description box along with her YouTube channel. Now, she used a Cricut file to make her boxes, and I did not do that. So I'm going to tell you what I did. First of all, let me show you what this is. This is a Coffin caddy. So it's hard to show you like that. So this is one side of the Coffin caddy. This is the side view of the Coffin caddy. And this is the back. Oh my gosh, aren't those girls just precious? So I did use Nouveau drops on this project, and I bought the what are they called? Winnie? No, that's her name. So I bought a file, and I'll link the file in the description box as well for the little girls. And this is a die that I had in my stash, and the Hey Boo is from KSCRAFT Diva Designs. And this green bow actually is something that one of you guys had sent me in a swap last year. I'm trying to use all my stuff, guys, because I don't want to hoard anything and then just keep buying and then it accumulates. On this side, I used another one of the little girls here. I used another little girl here. And this is also from KSCRAFT Diva Designs, the Spooky. And then I just made another green bow to, you know, try to match the other one, and the Nouveau drops. And the coffin itself, guys, I used a coffin from AliExpress. And this is the one that I used, and I only used the outer part. I think you can make this into a shaker, but I just used this one. I don't think, yeah, I didn't use this one because this one cuts out the middle part. So I only used this one, and it is 7.5 inches tall. Yeah, it's kind of big, by 3.5 inches wide at its widest point. Now, what I did for the boxes, so this is the caddy. And what I did for the boxes was, I started out with the Cricut, but not everyone has a Cricut. So I thought I would find an alternative for you guys. And again, I'm gonna link what I used in the description box. So I found a file online, a cutting file. Well, it's something you can print and then cut. So what I did was I printed the paper, and then on the back side, I printed the cutting guide for the box. Cut the shape that comes out, you know, that you printed on the back of the paper. Make some score lines, fold it, glue it, and you've got your box. So it is a box where it's a top and bottom. But I glued the top, guys, just because I didn't want it to be a top and bottom. I wanted it to stay, I wanted it to be one piece. So I glued the top right here. And if you can see, there's the little score lines from the cutting guide. And you can see them on this side as well. So I did line the inside of all the coffins. Guys, this is going to be a giveaway, so you might want to listen for the word that you need to use. So I lined the inside, and this you do kind of have to bring out a little bit, but the box is really sturdy. The printed paper is 65-pound cardstock. That's the heaviest weight that my printer will you know, take. I would have loved to have had 110-pound, but you know, I was still able to work with it. So on the front, I used another one of the little girls, some more Nouveau drops. I used some gauze on the back. This is pink gauze, and this was a die that I had in my stash. I made a little bow, and then the little girl is up on some foam to give her a little more dimension. And then here is the next one. So it's 3 little girls. I wanted to make sure that I used all the little girls because they are so adorable. So those are my 3 boxes. So I decorated the front of the box. I made 3 boxes. You can make, I think you can fit 4 boxes into this one caddy. My caddy is, let me tell you, it's 7 inches long, 1 inch tall, you know, for the bottom part, and then of course as tall as the coffin, which is 7.5. It might be a little bit more, 7 5/8. So that was my caddy, and these are my boxes. So along with the caddy, I thought I would make coffins to put some goodies on the front so they didn't have to go in the box. So I thought that was cute. And these are just on here with sticky dots, removable ones. So I hung those on there, and then I hung a skeleton on the other one, and it's got another little girl on the back. So there is my project share. The word that we're looking for is pumpkin. So let me show you what's inside of my boxes. This first box right here has Scrap Diva design flowers, or the little roses, and in the center of the roses I have put eyeballs, or these tiny little beads, the skeleton beads. So I thought that was cute. I mean, it's kind of spooky, but I'm going colorful this year, so yeah, I chose different colors to go with the theme of the caddy. So that's the first box, and then this is the second box. And in this box, what did I use? Oh, I made brooms. This is an alley die. Oh my gosh, that alley die deserves a review all on its own. So this is the die that I used for the brooms. I'm going to do a separate video on this die. If you bought it, you know, bless your heart. If you haven't bought it, I'll help you. So here are the little brooms that I made with that die, and they do come from KSCRAFT. So there are the brooms. Love how they turned out. I really do. I love the die, or the project, the end result of the die. And okay, so that was inside of this coffin. And then this coffin has, I really need to do a little hole right there, half circle. And then in this one, I just put some spider rings on there. There we go. So I used the Dollar Tree poster board for the top. And the poster board isn't, I mean, it's thick, but it isn't strong. So I would probably do something different on the top, maybe make it wider. I don't know. I messed up a couple of them. So if you handle them a little too roughly, they kind of bend from the edges. So my first one that I bent was this one, okay? So I just cut out a whole new one, wider and thicker, and this seems to be working just fine because it doesn't bend from this edge right here. Maybe because it's got the fold, I don't know, but I'll have to play around with that. So you can see I got glue all over the place trying to figure out how to fix that. So I kind of like this, although it is wider and thicker. It's not falling apart. And then so the next one I messed up was this one, and I just, you know, put a little strip right there where it bent. And then and I think those were the only two that I messed up. So 3, I messed up 3. So they do have surgery, so they're imperfect, but I can still give it away. I think someone can still enjoy this. And then I just alternated the little card, the coffin card, with, I'm gonna put this at the end, the coffin card with the coffins themselves. So I just thought that was so adorable. She did such a great job with hers, although she did use a file, and I did ask her for permission if I could recreate her project, and she said of course. So guys, go visit her. Her box is a little different, her measurements are a little different, and then she does use the Cricut file for her boxes. I just wanted to be able to make something that you guys didn't have to have a machine to make, and I just thought it was so adorable. It is so cute, guys. So that's why I made it this way versus with the Cricut. But remember, guys, this is a giveaway, so hopefully you caught that word, and you can look in the description box for all the information that I have mentioned here today. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you later. Have a great day, guys.